Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to the Bearded Respect. I'm Bruce Eddie Scott, and we have Michael and Jason, and we'll be right back after this intro video. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Bearded Respect, number 58. And
just to let you know, Scott, I haven't nothing pop up on IG.
Oh, yeah. I never hit the button.
Oh, okay.
We're testing out to see if we can run our streams on Instagram as well.
There it is.
And we're testing out to run our streams on.
Turn them down.
Okay, other than that, we have a good show planned tonight. We have Immo. I believe all of you know who he is. And we'll talk to him. And we also have Bearded RDU came in to tell us about his charity event as well. So why don't we just bring the guys in, and then we'll say hi to everyone and get this show on the road. Hey guys.
What's going on?
Welcome to the Bearded Respect.
Good evening. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, people.
Jason, you want to go ahead and start saying hi to these people?
I sure can. I probably missed some because I seen Immo said hi to E-Rock, but I didn't see E-Rock yet. But here's Travis. Travis was in.
Hello, neighbor.
What's up, Travis?
Miss Bruce City.
Oh, hello, madam.
And there's Bearded RDU.
Hello there.
And Immo saying what's up to E-Rock. So like I said, E-Rock must be in. We got Steven, that metal guy, 1983. Hey, Steven. Good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
Matt Foley.
What's up, Matt?
Fellow Yinzer. Mike Q. Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Why, you want the countdown longer?
Hey, Jay, Bearded Wolverine. Good to see you.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Chris. Soon.
No
March is
way.
coming soon. Mark Brown. Hey, Mark.
How you doing, Mark?
What's up, Mark? Sorry, my dog was going crazy. I had to go.
Hello, neighbor.
There's E-Rock.
Yep.
Hey, Casey. Good to see you.
Yeah.
What, Casey?
Those sound effects are something else.
Having too much fun over there with those.
Hey, Ellie.
Hi, everyone.
Gary. Hey, Gary.
There he is with the Schwartz.
Yeah.
What's up, Gary?
And there's another Gary. Hey, Gary. Good to see you.
Hey, Gary.
Hello there.
There's OG. Hey, Roy.
Bit by a pit bull.
Oh,
Now there's a story there.
Oh yeah, there's definitely a story there. Oh geez.
yeah. Too bad.
Hope you're doing better.
Hope it's not infected by any means.
Yeah. Hey, Russ.
There we go. Hey, Russ.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, brother.
What's up, Russ?
Got some Hulkamania going on now.
Yeah, there's a little bit of everything.
What you talking about, brother?
Hey, there's Chris Perez. What's he say?
I think he's talking about your lamp there. It's a major award.
Oh, my leg lamp. Yes.
Hey, Ken. Oh, and that's the official Ken. Not the
Oh,
unofficial Ken.
Yeah.
The other Ken's not the official Ken anymore.
no.
Yeah,
true.
Ken
Just
Sconson
now?
gave the okay
Yeah.
to the unofficial Ken to become the official Ken. Stream.
And there's
I don't
the
know what
twist.
stream it was, but he gave the okay. Oh, it was Ken's stream. It was Ken Sconson stream.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't keep up with
There's-
him nowadays.
Yeah. Hey, Scott.
Yeah, Farine. Yeah.
Big
What's up,
big
Scott?
bald and beautiful.
Greetings.
There's MC. How's it going down there in Texas, MC?
Greetings, traveler.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh man.
Hey, Tim. Guns and Beards.
How you doing?
What's up, Tim?
Oh, hey. And Corey's stopping in. Hey, Corey.
Hey, Corey.
What's up, Corey?
Weatherbeard.
Hello, neighbor.
Yeah. Yeah, that lamp. That's fragile.
Yep, fragile. Yep. I love this thing. Like, and this is like how you say you're from Cleveland without saying you're from Cleveland. Is I have a leg lamp. You can actually visit the actual house in Cleveland, Ohio. It's on the west side.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I got Yeah, my wife took the kids there one time, and I don't remember. I think that might be my one daughter's what I have a picture of with the hat on, that leather hat
Yeah.
with the goggles.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's actually a really interactive experience too, because you can like handle all the stuff. They have the BB Rider, like the Rider BB gun. They have all the hats. They have the bowling ball. Yeah, and then they have a whole museum across the street too. So
In Oregon, you can still go visit the Goonies home. It's still there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
with the slide and everything, it's
now,
all still there, untouched. Yeah.
So I see
Now-
Bearded
now-
Wolverine's comment putting it in the window and turn off all the lights. If you go and scroll down in my Instagram feed to Christmas time, I actually have a picture of the front of my house where I move it because I actually, for my videos during Christmas time, I had a Christmas tree back here because this was down in the front window. My wife absolutely loves that.
yeah, I don't know if you
I
guys
bet
can
she
see it,
does.
but there. That's my
Oh,
daughter.
yeah.
She's 16.
Oh yeah.
She's 16 now, but that's what I still have up for her picture as a contact.
Notice Wolverine is not mentioning the stuff on the other side of my shoulder, though.
What's on the other side? Oh, I see
don't-
the helmet.
Yeah,
I see it back.
I don't
Yeah,
blame
yeah,
him.
Oh,
Go Buckeyes.
Nice.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's-
Badger fan.
Anyone can tell they're-
I like Badger fans.
Yeah, maybe. He's looking pretty good though.
Yeah. Doing that 75 hard, that's tough. It is hard.
Yeah.
yeah.
75 hard. I've contemplated doing it for a long time. I just haven't done it yet.
Well, he's committed.
Yeah.
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 Is there a 75 easy?
Nope. Well, yeah, you're living it right now.
Okay.
And you realize that once you do the 75 hard, I think.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So 75 hard, it's you have to drink a gallon of water every day. You have to follow a specific diet, any diet. You pick the diet, but you have to follow it every day. 2 exercises, 45 minutes each, 1 indoors, 1 outdoors every day. No alcohol. And you have to take a picture of yourself. You don't have to post on social media, but you have to take a picture of yourself every day for 75 days straight. And if you miss 1 day, you start back at 0.
And you got to read something.
Oh yeah, and you got to read 10 pages every day. 10 pages of nonfiction
Sounds
every
very
day.
doable. Yeah. Very,
Yeah.
very doable.
I mean, yeah, it's cool. What it does, it's not necessarily like a diet program. It's a mental toughness program. So it's instilling that discipline.
Yeah. And since he moved to Wisconsin, the outdoor workout is been a little interesting for him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Mark asked, why not do 90 days? There's actually add-on phases. There's 3 phases after the 75 hard. So the first phase, each phase is even harder. So when you get to 75 days, then you go to phase 1, and there's a lot more to it. One of them's like you have to take a cold shower for 5 minutes every day. Like I don't remember the aspects of it. Yeah, it goes on. It gets worse.
I don't understand why this is all so tough. It sounds like pretty basic stuff to me. I don't know.
Emo, we're not all like
They-
you, man.
I'm just like, what? Hit cold shower 5 minutes? Okay. Exercise outside? Okay. I don't know.
It's the missing it.
I-
It's not missing it. Not missing each
Yeah.
task every day for 75 days.
I think it's more about like just doing it day in, day out, which is tough. Like
Yeah.
because I used to be really, really, really large, like 365-pound large. And then I got down to 207 at one point. Now I'm not 207 anymore, not
Ooh.
even close. But even doing the weight loss plan, you still had your days off. Like you just didn't go day in, day out. You still had those. So that's the tough part, is doing it every day and not missing a single day.
Yeah. Yeah, and he posts that he's in the gym 7 days a week.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Mark, I'm not a cold shower guy either. Even not like when I first started watching Dan C, and he said about doing a final rinse under cold water. I did that for a little bit, but nah, that cold stuff ain't for me. Hey, Justin.
Actually, I am trying to find a container somewhere where I can fit my whole body in it and just have cold water in it and, use it after a workout or something. Just go in there.
Yeah.
Get one of them like cow troughs. You
Yeah.
know, the big galvanized tub that
Oh, yeah.
on farms for the cows and to drink out of. If you got like a Tractor Supply or something like that, you could probably get one there.
Okay.
Well, it
Some
might not be
people
long
use-
enough for you. I take that back.
I might
some
have to
people
like
use
crouch
other
inside or
things, too.
something.
Yeah.
So Immo, what brought you to the bearded community?
Oh gosh, what brought me to the bearded community? Let me see. Well, I've always had some form of facial hair, and I was just trying to find products to use, And I did the whole Amazon thing and whatnot, and I was like, something about this just doesn't seem right, and things seemed a little way too cheap, and I was like, maybe I should try and find something else. So I just started researching it on YouTube, and then I found Scott, and he was the first reviewer who I watched, and he was doing a review on what was it again? Grizzly beard care. Yeah, so he was doing that, and then I just started to watch some of his vids. And then a few months later, a certain Mr. called Dan C started his channel, and I started following that. That was like almost 5 or so years now. That was a long time ago. I believe I'm still one of his first 100 subscribers, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, one of the very first ones. And and it just kind of went from there. And I just met more people and met more friends, and eventually joined the BC Beard Club, which was in 2018, late 2018, and so here I am today.
Oh, that's cool. And for anybody who doesn't know, the Bearded Rebellion Beard Club, which I am a scout for as well. There.
Hey,
how
Andrew.
many members are we up to now?
I think we're about 800 members, I believe. Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah,
right?
Worldwide, that is.
Yeah.
Worldwide.
Yeah, and you're the international vice president.
Yes, sir.
So it's pretty cool to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
And well, my club president, he's now an international lieutenant.
Uh-huh.
So we
Mr.
get to
D2.
hear what's going on, and
Yeah.
when he gives us all the information.
hmm Yeah, he's probably one of the easiest people to work with because he's very understanding, and yeah, he's a absolute pleasure. Uh, so yeah, I had received this here from him. He gave me this sticker here and this one right here. Those two
Yeah.
came from him.
Yeah, that's a Ruck 22.
hmm
Yeah. He's pretty good at that kind
Hey,
of
Dad.
stuff.
Yeah,
And
definitely,
Mark,
yeah.
if you are interested, I will certainly reach out to you.
So, how many countries have members? Do you have a number?
Well, I would say in order for it to be a chapter, you have to have at least 5 patched members in it. You know, some have more than others and whatnot, but I would say all chapters have at least 5 to 10 people in it to begin with. Yeah. Then it just grows from there.
But I meant like
And I
countries.
think what was that? Come again?
How many countries do you think?
How many countries? Oh gosh. Let's see. England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, Argentina, Canada, Sweden, Spain. There's a lot of countries. I want to say maybe 50.
Wow.
About 50, I want to say. There's a
Wow,
lot of
that's
countries
awesome.
where we have members in. Yeah. Yeah. And
And
our
as the international vice president, you've been to each country, right?
no, I've not been to the country, but I would love to go and see all of our guys everywhere.
That would be
Absolutely
awesome.
love
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was something else. We had a scout meeting and trying to set up a time when all the scouts from like the UK and the US could talk to one another on a call. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah. And it's really funny also because the Irish guys, you cannot understand what they say half the time. They have such thick accents.
Yeah.
It's just like, hey, hey. It's like, oh, dude, what? What did you just say? They have the thickest accents ever. It's lovely, really, actually. But but yeah, they have some thick accents. Yeah.
So, Immo, you haven't always been in the U.S. You came from, where was it originally?
Oh, well, both of my parents are originally from Congo, which used to be called Zaire back in the day. And yes, I have lived in Congo for a little while and came back to the States when I was 18 years old. Hey, Tyson. What's up? What's up, buddy? Copper Tyson. Yeah, and I was very fortunate to be able to travel with my parents, seeing most of the world that way. And from ages 0 to 18, I think I've lived in one place for maybe 2, 3 years at the most. Yeah, and prior to coming to the States, I would say Swaziland was the place that I lived the longest, and it was only because I did high school there. So I did from Form 3 to Form 7, which is here would be sophomore year to senior. So yeah. Besides that, there was a lot of moving, a lot of leaving friends, uh, lots of starting to like girls and having to leave. Oh, that really sucked. I remember that. Oh my goodness. Uh, but yeah, overall, it's been a really good thing. A positive experience, I can say.
But from talking to you earlier, it sounded like you guys were kind of loving living in Idaho.
Yes, we've actually been here 3 years now. Time moves by so fast. We've been here 3 years. This is our first home as a uh, family that we purchased, which we've been saving for a while. So our plan was to be able to pay at least for a third of it uh, right away, and I'm very glad that we're able to save up for that. And so yeah, so now we're here. It is an absolutely lovely place. I like it a lot. It is very quiet, very family oriented. Lots of farmland everywhere. There's a lot of cornfields out here, lots of cows, lots of horses, and a lot of potatoes everywhere. They're grown. They grow. They grow everywhere. A lot of it all the time. So yeah, I absolutely love it here, and this is a very good place to raise our child, I think. And we're not planning to move for a good 30, 40 years. So yeah, and
MC
what was that? Come again? Excuse me.
MC wants to know what your favorite country was to live in.
Oh, my favorite countries. I would say it would be a split between Brazil and Congo. One of those
Wow.
two, because the people there are just extremely warm. You know. Yeah, sure. There's a lot of history things to see there, and there are cultures are so rich and all that. But it really all comes down to the people, because the people make the place. The people make the culture, and African people are very beautiful. They're a very beautiful people. They're very kind, and so are the Brazilians. They're just warm and welcoming, and oh, absolutely loved it over there.
Yeah, that's great.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, what is it you do for a living?
Well, currently, I am a stay-at-home father. I
Well,
take care of our little girl, yes, and once she starts to go to school full time, because now she just does part time, she goes half days. Once she starts to go full days, that's when I'm going to rejoin the workforce. But prior to that, what I did is that I sold gate moving operators. I was in the marketing team for that. That's what I did, like straight after school, straight after college. We did that. So most of the places where we sold those were prisons and airports. Those are our two big uh, uh, buyers. Were that, and our famous buyers, we sold one to George Bush, W. Bush. We
wow.
sold one to him. Yeah, we sold one to him, and then we sold one to, I think it was one of Ronald uh, Reagan's son, I believe, one of his sons.
Wow.
But yeah, selling it to Bush, it was absolutely insane, because Secret Service came to our to our place of work, and they had to check everybody's ID, if you had a criminal background, if you had done this and the other, just all this checking they did prior to us selling him something. They had to check us first. That was interesting, to say the least. I've never felt so. What's the term that I'm looking for here? violated in my life, I think. You know,
Yeah.
I've never felt so violated because they checked up. I mean, everything I did from age 6 till that time, they knew about, and I was like, why? We're just trying to sell this guy a thing. You know?
Wow.
Why do you guys have to know all this stuff about us? But yeah,
I thought
they
you were
did
going to
check
tell
us
us about the cavity search.
I was not physically violated in that way, but they did, they did check on you. They really did a deep check on you. So
Oh yeah, I got that just from joining the army. But yeah, I get that. That's, you don't want the government digging into who knows what
no,
they'll think they found.
right? It's just like I was like, no, please don't do that. Just don't do that. But yeah, so once Ava is in, what was that?
Jason has competition. RDU's awful quiet.
I'm just listening to the stories here. So I teach human geography,
That's
and
what-
I'm all about the culture. And yeah,
That's what I do. I listen. We have guests on. They're talking. I listen. I don't want to interrupt.
Yeah, so once Ava is in school again, I was hoping to start I was actually planning to start doing international translating for the UN because I have a cousin who has an in for me in that, and hopefully I can get into that, and then get to travel again. So
How many languages do you speak?
5.
Wow.
Okay.
oh wow,
and I'm fluent in about 4.
Oh.
Mhm.
Wow.
Wolverine says he was confused for a moment. he thought they switched places. But then he saw
Our
the
beards
helmet.
are different colors.
I'm just fascinated by Immo's background. I'm because
Yeah.
I actually teach classes where we've got ESL students,
Mhm.
and I have some students that have come from Congo.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Yeah,
Which one though?
so
Because there are 2 of them.
from Congo, not the DRC, but Congo.
Oh, okay, smaller Congo. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Are you from the DRC?
Yes, I'm from the DRC, Zaire.
Okay.
DRC.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, it's my. I teach human geography, and we talk about all the different parts of the world. And my students are always like, "What's the difference?" I'm like, "There's a huge difference." So,
Yes,
but we
and
research it and we talk about it. So,
mhm.
Immo, how tall are you?
6'6".
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyson was making a comment about your height, so
Yeah. Also, in
Then
our
I'll
club,
really look small then.
yeah. So in our club, we have started this thing, this group that we are calling the Goliath crew. So in order for you to be part of that, you have to be 6'2" and up. And so far, we have 12 people in it, which was crazy. We have 12 people who are 6'2" and over in our club, and I was like, wow, this is pretty cool. So
well, there's the running joke in my family that the reason I married my wife was to add height to the family because I'm the tallest. I'm the tallest in my family at 6 feet, and all the men in her family are 6'3" or taller.
oh, Wow.
And so the joke was that I married her so I could produce a lineman baby. And my son, who's 13 and a half, he's already 5'9", 5'10".
Oh, there you go.
Wow.
So by this summer, I would not be surprised if he's as tall as I am, but they're predicting him to be 6'3". So
Nice. Tight end. In
so the
making.
height genes are in my family now.
Yeah.
Wolverine has a question for
Jay,
you.
Jay, so I speak French, English, Portuguese, Lingala. Since I speak Portuguese, I can also speak Spanish because they're very similar. And I am self-teaching Italian, so I'm not too fluent in that. And I can speak some Swedish because I was trying to get with a Swedish girl, so I had to learn a little bit of it. And so I learned some that way. Yes. Oh, yeah. I had to learn because that girl was fine. But yeah.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Daniel.
What's up, Daniel?
Official Ken. You know, when I was in school, high school, people always used to say to me, "Hey, how's the weather up there? Is it raining? Is it
Yeah.
cloudy?" And I used to say, "Well, it is nice and cool up here. Down there is pretty crappy, and I'm sorry that it's like that." So, yeah, it's all yeah. Tall jokes, my whole life. Heard them, yeah, my whole entire life. So,
Just on the
Yeah.
top of the fridge.
Definitely.
I'll never have that problem. Jason has 6-inch shorts. Does that count to be in the club?
oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Have any of you guys met Tyson in person?
Yes.
Yeah, all three
You
of
have
us
met him in
here have.
person. He's the exact same, isn't he? It's the same dude. He's just so funny and lovable, and yeah, I love the guy. Tyson's just
Oh, yeah.
great guy.
Yeah, he's the best. It's always a comedy show when we get him on the show.
Hmm.
He likes to pick on Jason.
Yeah, with our opening. Oh, go ahead, Jason.
I was going to say he I'm going to have to turn him in for elderly abuse the way he picks on me.
Ageism. Oh.
Much love, Tyson. Much love.
I was kind of chuckling at the opening video that Scott made up of you, and you're kind of like having these mean faces.
Yeah.
It's not emo.
And it's like we're so not that at all. He's like mean mugging, but no, we're absolutely far from it. No, not at all.
No, the club's actually a pretty social club.
Mm-hmm.
Our guys in Wisconsin, we just recently went to a Wisconsin Badgers hockey game, which was a lot of
Yeah,
fun.
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you guys have like a shout out on the board or something, main
Yeah.
scoreboard? Yeah.
Yeah. We had to have over 25 people there to get our name up on the Jumbotron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It was kind of cool to see that. And of course, that's when when Becky had to run to get something to drink, and
Oh no! No.
I'm glad I got a picture. And
Mhm.
I was like, yeah, as soon as people leave, that's when they're gonna put it up.
That's usually how it happens, right? No.
Yeah. And we actually had like 3 or 4, well, I think 4 people in the club when we took the picture. We're over 6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some giants in our club. It's pretty sweet. Jay, you have a majestic, fantastic beard. I have to say,
Oh yeah,
you
definitely.
have one of the best beards out there. Just the girth of it, the thickness of it.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's,
definitely.
That's what she said.
Yeah, Jay got that thick. Got some thickness down here too.
I got a feeling I know it wasn't quite 4 hours, but
That guy did talk most of them.
I believe he's talking from about Anthony.
Oh, I thought he was talking about Gary.
Well, yeah, that was a long one too. Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome, buddy. Hey, it's true, man. It's true.
And basically why I joined the Bearded Rebellion was to get involved in some of the charities.
Yeah.
And right now the club's running a big food drive one.
Food drive, yeah,
So
correct.
if anyone's interested in donating, you can actually donate with our 3D tag in the corner. Or I can put the other one up.
Yes,
But
absolutely.
But if you, it's attached to our PayPal account, so if you would donate there, we'll use it for the club's food drive.
And since it's just me over here, I'm going to be doing a food drive to my daughter's school, which is just across the way here from us. So I'm going to be doing that in the name of our club, and I'm going to be visiting one of the homeless areas here too, and give out food there too, and some of our cards, and do it that way.
Okay.
And also once we also have enough members over here where I'm at, what I was also planning to do is take some of my old clippers and whatnot and take it to the homeless camps as well, and then just give people haircuts there for free and talk and maybe have some soup and whatnot, and just spend some time with them that way. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Mm-hmm.
So you're bringing the BRBC to Idaho.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so far it's just me here.
Okay.
Yeah. So scouts, come on, man! You guys got to pick that up. Gotta pick that up over here in Idaho.
I don't see many people from Idaho.
No. Very few beards over here. No. Mm-hmm.
I keep asking Michael when he's gonna start Wyoming.
Yeah.
And he'd probably have the same problem. There's just fewer people there.
Yeah.
Well, I would have some competition too. There's actually a club here in Cheyenne already called the Frontier Facial Hair Club, which has about probably like 30 members. So, which is all of Cheyenne.
All the
Not
beards
much-
in Cheyenne.
Yeah, all the beards in Cheyenne are part of that club. If they don't go down to the Rocky Mountain Bearded Club, which is in northern Colorado.
Ava, come
See,
get
when
me.
I've gone to, like, just by going to Carolina Hurricanes games, like, because that arena seats about 19,000, and I swear every other guy that is a fan of the Hurricanes has a beard.
Yeah.
Like, for a while, I was going around telling people, nice beard, but it got, my, like, mouth got tired just because I kept saying it over and over again because everyone's got them. Everyone's got them. And then you have, like, the ladies who, like have fake beards that they put on because we have a couple players that are known for their beards. And so they like to pretend they're Burnsy and Slavin. And yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about epic beard. Brent Burns, that guy's beard is. What's going on, Sean?
Always a pleasure, Sean. Yeah.
Well, while he's here and we're talking about it, why don't we talk a little bit about the charity event you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Seth?
Okay. Yeah. So, Beards for Roman. I came up with the idea. Actually, I've had the idea for a while now that I wanted to do something for Roman. So, Roman's dad was a good friend of mine in high school. And him and we knew each other since 7th grade. And obviously, when we went to college, you know how people tend to grow apart a little bit, but we stayed in touch with each other through social media. Gotta love social media. And while my wife was pregnant with our daughter, Roman went into surgery to have a heart transplant. So he was 6 months old, and we were about 6 months pregnant with our daughter. And I just started, like, we just really started to focus in on that and talk about, like, can you imagine that? And it's just one of those things. And then they started posting pictures on a special Facebook group called, I think it's Rainbows for Roman. But it's a Facebook group where it just shares all his story. But he ended up he has a thing called HLHS. I'm going to pull up the information on my end here. Which is basically, it's just a severe congenital heart disease that the left side of the heart is underdeveloped. So it's not able to pump blood to the rest of the body. And so if you don't get it fixed, it's obviously going to be lethal. And so he ended up having open heart surgery when he was 7 days old, and then was officially given a new heart when he was 6 months old. And so Roman he's now trying to live the life of a regular 11-year-old boy, but he still has to go into the hospital on a regular basis to undergo tests to make sure that his body is still accepting the heart. He has to have catheterizations done on a regular basis. And he also has 2 older sisters, and they've sacrificed a lot for this. And so as a father myself, and just seeing what the family's gone through, I just really wanted to do something and use my platform to do something good. And I'm hopefully going to be doing some kind of fundraiser every year just to use the platform to do something good. So Roman, though, if you met him, you would not know that he was different than any other kid, other than he's a little bit smaller in stature, but he tries to live life. And I just really wanted to help someone out. So I reached out to Sean at 8-Bit. As many of you know, Sean and his family, they're Hart family as well. And they actually live about 20 minutes away from Roman's family. And so I reached out to him and we discussed doing this, and he was willing to partner up with me. And so he is the one that is selling and tracking the tickets for me. But I will be doing a live stream either on YouTube or on Instagram. I haven't figured out which one I'm going to do yet, but we're going to do it the afternoon of March 4th. But right now, tickets are up for sale on 8bit.com. And there are different values of tickets. So you can buy one ticket for $5, 6 tickets for $25 or 15 tickets for $50. And we've had some amazing companies donate some awesome prizes for the raffle. And a lot of these companies, like I reach out to some of them, but then as I started posting stuff, I started having a whole slew of them start reaching out to me and offering to donate. So Beards for Roman, though, like I said, Roman he's an awesome kid. And I'm actually planning on going up to Ohio to meet Roman and his dad and his family and present them the check. I think it's going to be the first weekend of April because that's when I'm on spring break. So I'll be going up there, hopefully get a chance to meet Sean as well in person. But this is one of those things that you just don't realize how much goes into it. So obviously there's the insurances and that kind of stuff, but the everyday expenses of driving to the hospital, having to deal with other expenses. But they're also, the cool thing about Roman's family, and I got 20 million thoughts going on, but Roman's family, they're going to also donate a lot of this money to other families on the heart floor. So it's not going to go just towards Roman's family. It's also going to go towards helping other heart families at the same hospital. And Roman is very fortunate that he hasn't had to spend as much time in the hospital as some of these other young kids. So I just think it's just a great way to use my platform. Really want to help people out. And as you can see up on the screen, you can see that you have the Beards for Roman, all companies that have donated product, which is awesome. But once again, it's not necessarily about the product. It should be more about the cause. The product is just an extra bonus. And I'm not asking for hundreds of dollars to be donated by individuals. Even if, like, the way I looked at it was like, if half of my followers on Instagram bought a $5 ticket, that's a crap load of money raised for such an awesome cause. And we've actually increased some prizes as well. Tanya from Rockaholic Grooming has added to her donation for her prize. She'll be donating some sample packs, and her sample sizes are not your typical sample sizes either. I can pull up on my end just to talk about some of the things. So Jolly Old Fat Man, he's donated 5 oils, but it's going to be the next 5 cents that he releases. And you'll be one of the first ones to get that new scent. So 5 new scent profiles from Jolly Old Fat Man. Valhalla Beard and Grooming has donated a combo of choice. Mad Mixer has donated a combo of choice. Bearded Rack, combo of choice. Grindstone Grooming, which is Daniel the Beard, or Dan the Bearded, he is starting his new company on March 3rd, and he donated a combo of choice. You have Rockaholic Grooming Company. Tanya, she is fantastic. She's been super, like, hardcore promoting this for me. I super appreciate Tanya. I know she was in the chat earlier. I don't know if she's still in here, but she's donated an oil and a choice of soap, and then she's added more to that, and I'll be updating that. But the oil you're going to get from Rockaholic is a special custom created just for Roman, and it's called Warrior because of his Hemp Wizard, 2 oils of choice. Proper Men's Skincare, which I had actually never worked with. They reached out and said, we'd like to donate oil brush combo and a brush balm combo. Beard Brothers, combo of choice and bar of soap. Florida Boys Grooming, Matt was awesome. He reached out, he's like, dude, he's like, Burning Daylight combo, because Burning Daylight, I don't know if you are aware of his scent profile, Burning Daylight. Okay. And his father, unfortunately, just recently passed, but suffered from dementia. So it's for dementia awareness. And he said this is a way that his father can keep giving, even though his father is no longer with us. So I thought that was super awesome of him and really thoughtful behind it. And then Bay Area Beard Company, combo of choice for 2 oils. Caribou Beard Company, 2 oils. Anointed Beard Oil, combo of choice. Miami Beard Co., 2 oils of choice. And then another new company, Passport Grooming, has donated a combo of choice. And then Voodoo Men's Craft donated box, which is going to be, I believe it's oil, butter, balm, and wash. Apex Beard Company donated a trio of choice. So there's so many awesome things to possibly win. but the money is, and the cause is what it should really be about, is helping out this family and these other families on the heart floor. So any help that anyone can provide, I am greatly appreciative of, and I know the family will be. And I know Sean from 8-Bit is doing awesome. He actually has donated his web service, and so he is actually covering all the service fees from the credit card companies and the website as his donation. And if you watched his video earlier today for his new scent profile, 5% of all sales from that are being donated to the cause. So there's just a lot being donated. Super awesome of these companies. But once again, anything that anyone can donate is going to be super helpful and beneficial to Roman's family and these other families.
Wow, that's
Ooh,
awesome. When is the
I
cutoff
had my
date?
head spinning there for a minute. Oh my goodness. Woo. It's a beautiful
So
thing.
there's a lot going on with it.
Yeah,
And,
a lot going on.
And so right now, the end date for purchasing tickets is February 28th, which is Tuesday. But I am discussing with Sean about possibly extending that until the day before the actual drawing, just to see if we can get a little more traction, because right now we're doing a really good job, but I really know that this community can come together and support just a cause like this. I've seen it done before, and I think we can do it here as well.
Yeah.
So everyone watching, like, even if you can't buy a raffle ticket, please share it. At least share the fundraiser and link, and just to get it out there so everyone can see.
Yeah, and if you go to my Instagram at bearded_RDU, I have posts pinned at the top. You can share from there, sharing to your story, just getting the word out anywhere and everywhere would be awesome and greatly appreciated.
Okay, definitely.
And by the way, the scent profile of Warrior from Rockaholic, I purchased I think it's Darkful Sin from Tanya, and she sent me a sample of Warrior, and it is a really, really good scent profile. And I'm like super excited for someone else to share with it. And I can't wait for Roman to get a whiff of it, because I talked to his dad to try to figure out what kind of things he likes to get scent wise. And one of the things he said, and Tanya's like, I don't know if I can do it, is steak. I don't know how that would smell in a beard oil.
Oh, too funny.
So, but yeah, just a super good cause. So I really want to thank Bearded Respect for having me on to let me share this with all of you. I think just trying to get the word out. I know last Thursday there was some little confusion there that we had talked about possibly being on. I tried to actually get in from a Hurricanes game. There is no way I was going to hear anything from PNC Arena. So
yeah, that was my fault.
You're good. You're good. So, but super appreciative of Bearded Respect and of everyone in the community, even if it's just getting the word out about this.
Yeah, it's a great event, and you even end up getting some great products.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. Yeah, when the company started reaching out, like, I was super thrilled. And because of 8-Bit doing what I've actually am purchasing a combo of choice as another prize too. So I actually forgot I mentioned that one in my YouTube, in my video, my last video I posted on YouTube. So thank you, Mike. I appreciate that so much. Anything you guys can do is very appreciated.
Yeah, there's some great guys in this community that are very giving.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yeah. And then there's one other giveaway that I forgot. Brian Shadwell, the owner of Bearded Rack, also donated Bearded Brothers United t-shirt. It's a newer Facebook group. Super friendly, lots of company owners in there. Super, super positive. We discuss just about anything and everything as long as we're not like insulting each other. It's a kind of an open forum about the companies and reviews. It's just a very positive environment. But we actually have T-shirts being made. One of the admins, Austin, him and his wife had started making shirts. And so Brian has donated a shirt, color of choice, vinyl color of choice.
Very nice.
How you doing, Dan? See,
Awesome. What's going on, Dan?
Hello, man.
Hey, Dan.
but it's always great to see how these charity events in the bearded community are able to help out.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And once again, that comment that you just put there, 8-Bit Sean is a man among men. He is so awesome. I was starting to have like little panic moment because I'm like, oh, it's not good, going off the right way. And he has just a calming way of talking. And
Yeah.
it's almost like he could probably talk just about anyone off of a ledge, just the way he talks.
Yeah.
But so appreciative of him and everything that he's doing. Yeah, he's awesome. And I really do hope to get to meet him in person when I go up to Ohio to present this check to Roman and his family.
Yeah, that'd be great.
So.
Well, thank you so much, Dan. That's very kind of you to say. Really appreciate it.
Yes, definitely. So if anybody has any questions about the charity or any questions for our guests, we're always open from some input from the chat.
Oh boy.
I'll start, Tom. Where you been?
Oh, God. That's fun.
Yeah, that's funny.
Well, just to share something in case some people may not know about this place, but this past weekend, Jason and I got to eat at this restaurant called Texas de Brazil, and wow. That's all I
could
the meat that they give you, they just keep serving you meat over and over and over again, and they just keep coming to your table with fresh cooked meat, and it's just piled on your plate. Well worth it. I highly recommend the place. I didn't have to eat the next day.
Yeah. But if you get, they give you a little coaster, like it's a green light and a red light. If you got enough meat on your plate, you can flip it over to the red light, so they don't give you no more. But yeah, it was. I actually tried leg of lamb for the first time too.
Yeah.
But
that's good stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole red light, green light stuff reminds me of a couple other places. If you've ever gone to Bubba Gump Shrimp, they have like the stop for a stop sign and all that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. But a little trick that I found about like at a restaurant in Germany, like if you don't want any more beer, you have to cover your glass with a coaster so they won't fill it anymore.
Oh.
Because if you order more, they'll just keep topping it off and they'll punch the card, and then before you know it, you've had like 10 beers and you're like, wait, no, I didn't have that many. Then you have it. So it's not all of Germany. There's certain parts. So
yeah. Yes, Dan, it has been 5 years that I've been watching bearded videos, bearded content, bearded everything. It has been 5 years. Absolutely.
Yeah, you were just saying earlier how you were probably one of the earlier viewers of Dan C.
I was one of the earlier viewers of Dan C, and I'll bet that I'm probably part of his first 100 people who subscribe
Right.
to his channel. I'm very sure I am.
I'm willing to bet that your
Yeah.
subscription was like the deciding point. It was like the sliding glass door of Dan to continue making videos. 'Cause got to 100.
Those are some wild days, and yeah, exactly. Like audio was, ugh. Audios were horrible, but hey, that has improved so much. It's crazy.
Yeah, you got to start
Oh,
somewhere.
there it is. Part of the first 100.
Yeah. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, it's always fun to see how far people have come in the community. Kind of interesting.
Daniel. I do have a few flat bills that are just sitting around for no reason. Yeah, I just have a few.
They're just not broken in yet.
There's, for absolutely no reason, I have.
They're not broken in yet.
Just here for no reason.
See, I've tried wearing flat bills, and it just doesn't look right on my head. I just don't like the way it looks on me. Some guys can pull it off. I just can't do it.
And I think I'm
Yeah,
too
you're
old
one of the
for
guys who can pull it off.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, Brewer don't pull it off. They always end up with the curve in them.
Yeah, I mean, flat
Yeah,
bills
if I
are
get a
just
baseball hat, the first thing I do is I'm curving it.
Oh,
Yep.
every flat bill.
that is torturous to a hat. Oh my goodness. You have a flat bill and you do this to it? Oh my gosh, why?
You're supposed to do that. That's what a flat bill is, just like a do-it-yourself hat. Like you can buy
So honestly, growing up, people that left the flat bill, like in my community, were not cool. Like everyone was curving the bill. Like everything was curved. So. But yeah, my son, even to the point because he's a big baseball player, and when they get new hats for their team, all the players leave them flat except for my son. He gets it, and he's rubber banding that sucker. He's trying to get it down around his eyes, tunnel vision. And I'm like, that's right, old school. So old school, he still wears baseball stirrups too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daniel knows. I sent Daniel a tutorial on how to curve a flat bill. Instagram somewhere.
Yeah, Dan, see
And
that.
now that I'm growing my hair out, I'm not a big hat guy right now. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that ice storm has been something else. I spent a good portion of. I was out there for quite a while shoveling up some of that stuff, and I could probably spend another hour out there yet. It's not something you can snow blow.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary, we had, I'm about 50 miles outside of Pittsburgh, and we had 70 here today. Sunshine and 70.
Oh, you guys are so fortunate to have that, man. Oh,
Yeah.
so fortunate. Because it was cold over here today. It was 12 and gloomy. So
At least you're
you guys
above
are very,
zero.
very fortunate. Yeah, we are above zero. That's true.
You're
We're
negative
12 above zero,
16.
so that's a good thing. Yeah.
So, gentlemen, not to be a party pooper, but it is almost 10:15 here. My wife just messaged me, "Are you coming to bed?"
Uh-oh.
And and I have to be up 5 a.m. for work. So
Yeah.
I don't want to be a party pooper, but I want to thank you so
Totally
much for having me on. I really appreciate it. And if anyone has any questions, feel free to message me on Instagram. So private message me, put it in the messages for any of the posts. Or if you want to email me, bearded.rdu@gmail.com, and we can have a conversation that way. But I really do appreciate you guys having me on, and really do appreciate all the support of the beard community in this cause. So thank you so much, gentlemen. Once again, thank you for having me on.
Oh, no problem.
Yep. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
on.
Love
and
to be able to help you.
telling everyone.
Take care, brother.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Have a good
Problem.
evening.
You too. That phone call was your
All right,
cue,
good
so
night,
you
sir.
gotta go.
Yes.
Too funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's great seeing him do some great things. I remember when we first had him on the stream when he just started out doing videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of these days we'll have to get him back on to do his whole wrestling call so we can get one with Michael's name in it.
Mm-hmm.
So let's, I don't know how many other people know this, but why don't you go ahead and talk about your little collab with Ricky over at Long Island?
Oh, collab with Ricky from Long Island. That is my guy, Ricky, out of New York. And he and I are doing a little something. We thought we'll just put something out because it is his first leather scent that he's ever done. He's never dappled into leather, so this was his first try, and the first uh, tester that he had sent to me, he said, Immo, I just put like 3 or 4 drops in there, and it was too much for him. He was like, "Oh, this leather is so strong. I can't handle the leather." And I was like, "Dude, you can barely smell it in there." We've had to tweak it, maybe 3 or 4 more times till it was just right, to where he was like, "Okay, this year is good." So we are going to be dropping that sometime here very soon. And I was just thinking this is something that wanted to do with one of our guys from the BRBC, because we have quite a few makers within our club who make absolutely great stuff, and he is part of that group also. And so we just wanted to do something with him and put something out, and just for fun. So if you're into peaches, if you like stuff that smells a little bit fruity, a little bit leathery, and then that scent is for you. Give it a try. Ricky's a great guy. He's a great brother also within the club. And yeah, so it's coming pretty soon.
Yeah, I think I have 4 of his oils, and his feel and beard is great too.
It
I
is.
really,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really enjoy his products.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do I. So yeah, he has other stuff also that's really really good. But this one here, I think, is his best. Yes, I'm biased because I did it with him. I helped with it, so I am a little bit biased, but
And it's leather.
it is absolutely wonderful. I like it a lot. So I wear it a lot too. So
Yeah, I got. No, the first one I ever got from him was that collab he did with Vato,
hmm
and yeah, it just the feel and beard was amazing. So yeah, I had to
it
get some
really
more.
is. Yeah, yeah. His blends
I
are
did,
fantastic. Yeah.
tried to get some more, and actually, Russ Young was generous enough. He actually sent me Bad Seed, which was
Oh.
a coffee scent. And I'm not a
Mhm.
coffee drinker,
Mhm.
but I really enjoy that scent. I mean, it's a good fall scent, but it's a good anytime scent. But yeah, I really enjoy that Bad Seed. But yeah, his feeling beard, it's great. But then I also agree with Dan C talking about the plateau effect. There'll be times, I might be wearing some other stuff for a while, and then I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, I'm gonna wear one of Ricky's, and yeah, it's still there. It's
Yeah.
there.
Every time. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Stuff. Yeah.
He's also makes one of my favorite barbershops. So,
Yeah.
and
Now
I'm not the biggest of barbershop guys.
and I have yet to try. I've heard real good things from multitudes of people, and I think Dagan was one of them, if I remember, talking about his beard wash. He has a really good beard wash,
Yeah, he does. I've tried it.
and I
Yeah.
haven't got to try it yet. But
Mhm. I haven't either, so well, I don't
If
really
you
know.
love lather, it's for you.
Oh yeah.
One drop in that thing will lather right up.
Just like
Yeah.
nice.
And I don't know if he's gone to bigger bottles now, but yeah, I think he has 4 and 8 ounces. I got a 4 ounce, and that lasted a long time.
Mm. I'll pick that up from him then. The wash. Definitely, I'll pick that up from him.
Yeah, making some great products.
Hmm.
So if nobody else has any questions
Any
here
questions?
for Immo, I know he's got to head off and get his daughter to bed.
Yes, it is about that time, gents. So
Yeah.
I'm going to have to sign off here and get little Miss Ava to bed and read her story and whatnot and do that.
Yeah, but thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
It's been a lot of fun having you on tonight.
my pleasure, guys. Thank you so much for having me on here. It's always a
Yeah.
pleasure coming and talk with you.
yeah, I'm glad I got to meet you some and get to learn a little bit about you. And
Mhm.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, because
Exactly.
I mean, I'm always hearing your name, with Ken, the old bluegrass bearded, and
Mhm.
you guys in your leather. And I'm a leather fan too, but my wife knows when I'm wearing a leather scent because she'll text me at work and she'll say, "You put leather on today, didn't you?" I said, "Yes, I did." She don't like it, but
Oh man.
yeah, she
Oh
doesn't like it, but I still wear it. But she knows when I
yeah,
do.
yeah. All right, gentlemen. Well, I'm going to sign off. So thank you so much for having
Yeah.
me
All
again
right. Good
tonight.
night, Emo.
Thanks, Emo.
Thanks
Night,
for
guys.
joining us.
Thank you. Good night, chat.
Night.
See you guys later.
Well, that was definitely an interesting show.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
a note on the Instagram does not look really good.
Oh yeah,
I
you
haven't
can't
even
see
looked.
everybody. Yeah,
Yeah,
I quit. I
when there was
I turned
5
it
of
off.
us, you could see 3 people.
Yeah,
And then when there's 4 of us, you couldn't see anyone because it was
Yeah.
cut off like right on the side of each one.
Yeah.
And then the 3 of us now, I can only see myself. I can see your shoulders. Yeah.
same as always. I don't switch it up. I use the same mark.
But yeah, I don't know how to fix it.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
that was
I would think if you're going to use that, we're going to have to switch the orientation. But you can't do that when it's live.
Oh.
Where this little box here where you can switch.
Oh. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it did look kind of funny.
so you didn't.
It was a
quit
test
being-
anyway.
Yeah,
I
we're just testing.
wasn't sure how well it was going to work.
I used to chew on the old beech nut there, official Ken.
Beech nut. Oh yeah. Red man.
Red man. My uncle chewed male pouch for years and years, and he had a white beard, and it was always stained right here, you know. But
man.
I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try that male pouch one time. So I got a pouch one time, and it is drier than a popcorn fart. It was just so dry. It was terrible. I don't know how he could do it. And actually, it was my dad's uncle. It was my grandpa's brother, and there were two brothers, and one brother had a garage where he worked on bulldozers and stuff and heavy equipment. And when my dad was a kid, like 16, 17 old, he worked down there and like sweeping the floor and stuff. And yeah, we do, Gary. And so he would sweep the floor, but you know, them guys all chewed that side chew, and he said he'd be sweeping the floor, and he'd have to like reach the broom underneath a carriage of a dozer or something, and he'd sweep out these big globs of chew. You know, they just spit them out and throw them under the dozer. But he said he was always sweeping up big globs of side chew. But yeah, funny.
Gary said he'll have to meet up with you.
Yeah, next time we get. Yeah, I should have. I'll be honest with you, Gary. I should have came to Washington to the music festival, but I really at that time I didn't want to spend the money. You know, because I just. But I think next time, I don't care if it costs me money or not. I'm definitely coming because just seeing. I mean, I know you said next time you might have Ken do the videos and stuff because you had Jay Cruz, but just watching what Jay Cruz did, it looked like a great time, and I should have been there.
You could have tried the peanut butter wings.
Yeah. Ooh. Now you're talking nice, as Jay Cruz would say.
When are you gonna come see me, Gary? You're gonna see Jason, you see Scott, you're just gonna leave me hanging.
He had his chance last November.
I know.
Yeah.
I know he wanted to be here,
but honestly, Gary, I mean, Maryland's not that far from me. I mean, it's not like I couldn't take a weekend and come down there and visit you either.
The big question is, when's the Bearded Respect going to meet again? And not just 2/3.
Possibly in September.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That's right.
We'll have to see.
Talking about it.
Yeah. Well,
Let me
Daniel
see.
meets you
First-
halfway.
Gary, I don't live anywhere close to Montana. You won't see me.
You don't got to go that far.
Like 7 hours away. Daniel, halfway. I can figure out where that is. Probably somewhere in Iowa.
Iowa or Missouri.
Yeah.
I'd
Probably
still
Iowa,
like
though.
to see. I'd still like to see an Ohio get together. I mean, because you got Sean from 8-Bit, you got Bloombeards. You know who else you got in Ohio? The Cousins, maybe they'd come.
Yeah.
I would do that, Tyson, if when they play the Steelers. That'd be a good game.
Mm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
Yeah, I'd like to go to a Raiders game sometime in Vegas just to see the stadium, really. Their tickets are really expensive, though.
Or to see Rogers play.
He's not going to Vegas.
Everybody thinks he is.
He's gonna be in Green Bay. Come on.
I just think it's hilarious. Every day it's something. Now today they were talking about his darkness retreat, and they had where it was. And,
Yeah, has anyone heard from him since he did it? Like, I haven't heard from him since that. Like, it was only supposed to be 4 days.
They reported he came out of it today. They actually talked to the owner of the place.
So he stayed a lot longer than 4 days then. He stayed like a week. At least.
No, I think it was 4 days. I just don't think he went in when he was saying he was going in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But I thought it was hilarious that ESPN tracked down where the place was, had talked to the owner. They put all that on the air today.
That's how slow sports is right now.
Yeah, every day they find something else to make up about Rodgers.
Till March Madness, there's not much going on.
Well, spring training hasn't started, or
right.
Oh. I don't think there's any way he's going to the Jets.
Yeah.
I think he's going to stay in Green Bay, but I think if he was going anywhere, it'd probably be the Raiders.
Yeah. There's actually like 12 teams that I could see needing him. Like, that would be better with him.
Yeah. I believe that.
Oh, you think he's going to take over for?
I had that thought
no
too.
way.
I had that thought too, just because of the receivers there. I mean, you got 2 top receivers.
Yeah.
In Tampa. But I think he'll stay in Green Bay. Brett Favre taught Rodgers everything he knew about media. How public. I mean, we went through the same thing with Favre for 4 years. Is he going to retire? Is he going to play for?
Yeah, it does get sickening after a while.
It does, yeah. Yeah.
I was like, just make a decision.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. He's going to play for the Texans. I actually heard a reporter report that.
There is no
It's like,
way that would ever happen.
No.
No way. Mark.
That's where players go to die.
Mark, why are you hoping Brady comes back for one more? So the Cowboys can beat him?
They also reported him going to the Raiders.
Mm.
BBB is trying to hook a ride.
Mhm.
When is this Midwest meetup?
I don't know. I think Jason just invented it.
Yeah.
Well, there was supposed to be an Ohio meetup. Daniel had brought it up. Well, then they had that one with Dan C. and Daniel went and Bearded Wolverine and that Nick went from.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people there, yeah.
Yeah, like that first one they had it in Michigan, so the Ohio one kind of got canceled. But even Dan's beard reviews on IG, he talked like not well, that was last year because it was last February, but then there was the big C thing going on, and he said a lot of guys were nervous about meeting up, but because Dan's beard reviews, he's out of Ohio too. So you got, like I said, him, Bluebeards, Sean, Fate Bit, and the cousins, and there's quite a few in Ohio. But then Daniel could come and I could come. We could. I think it'd be a good meetup. But,
oh yeah.
Speaking of meetups and whatnot, I just seen a post from Sage Beard today that I think it's March. I forget when it is. It'll be in his IG if anybody follows Sage Beard. He's a big fan of Ferocious and Nate, but and then so he's got his own line and he's got those Pittsburgh scents and things like that, like the bus and Bruno Sammartino and Chili Billy. But anyway, there's I forget what Harley Davidson shop it is, but there's one in Pittsburgh. They're having an event, and he's going to be there with a bunch of his scents and stuff, samples and things. So I know it's in March. I forget what day.
March 25th.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, that'd be interesting. Because there's guys in Pittsburgh like Matt Foley. There's a couple other guys like I see in Dan's streams, like whenever he asks where you're from, and they post Pittsburgh, and so yeah, that might be pretty interesting to check out. Oh, Three Rivers Harley, that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, before I forget. I wanted to mention if anybody sees Becky on social media, her birthday is tomorrow. Oh, I don't know if she's still listening. She may have fallen asleep by now.
Oh, happy early birthday if I don't get to.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Because the
29.
older I get, the more I forget. So
I was like, I can't forget this.
Oh, Sagebeard has a oil named Yinzer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That would have went well with
I
my
have it
coffee.
right here.
Oh, there you go. Yinzer.
That's one of my wife's favorite. It has chocolate in it, a little bit of chocolate and coffee too, but yeah, it's not bad.
Well, here you go, honey. Since you're there.
Happy birthday, dear sweetheart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear sweetheart. Happy birthday to you.
Mark, how did you guess?
I guess 29. I was off.
Aren't you not supposed to guess?
Well,
woman's
that's
age?
Yeah, when we were going down to meet Michael for dinner, my wife says, she says, "Is he older than you?" And I says, "No." I said, "I'm the old one of the group." I said, he's the baby of the group,
Yeah.
but he's still older than my wife. So, nah. But yeah,
Oh,
Funny.
but it's funny when we have conversations, whether we're texting or talking on the show, and I go tell my wife something, and because she doesn't watch any replays or nothing. She's not interested at all, so she don't know who I'm talking about. So at least she got to meet Michael, and now she can put a face with a name when I say, "Hey,
Right.
Michael's doing this, or he did that," or you know. And then for Scott, I always got to show her a picture. I said, "This one's Scott." Well, I used to do that before, but now that she's met Michael,
Yeah.
no.
Well, hopefully she can meet Scott in September.
Yeah, I'm not sure. She was just saying to me the other day, if you want to go, we need to start making arrangements. So I don't know if she's going to go or not, but
Well, she may have other plans.
yeah.
That she shared
Oh,
with you.
and that
She may have other plans that she shared with you that night.
yeah.
The British Isles.
Oh yeah. She wants to go. Wow. Yeah, she did say September or October. So I told her, I says, I hope you're saving your money. But and by the way, I see there's only 8 people left in here, but forgot to mention, Michael got a new tattoo while he was in Pittsburgh.
yes,
Oh,
you
yeah.
did.
Yeah.
If you've been on Instagram, you probably saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's healing nicely.
Pretty cool. Becky just asked me about the hat because she thought the hat looked kind of weird in spots.
What hat? This one?
Yeah, on your
Cowboy
tattoo.
hat. No, the
Oh.
cowboy hat.
Oh, just the way the top of the hat kind of looks.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a style. I mean, it's traditional style.
Yeah.
Cowboy hat. I mean, it does kind of look a little weird, but there's cowboy hats that look like that.
At first, I thought it was a Canadian Mountie hat.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like an exaggerated style.
Yeah. Oh, now that she's yelling at you, Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't believe Becky said that. It was Scott.
probably.
Yeah,
Mark, quit it.
I went to Pittsburgh to visit my son, and I stayed at this hotel because I wanted like a nice hotel and view of the city. And I get there, and there's a huge tattoo expo at the hotel, a tattoo convention with like top tattoo artists from like Ink Masters and a lot of local Pittsburgh talent. And I was like, oh my gosh. So my son got tattoos. My son had wanted his first tattoo for a while. And I was like, hey, you can't get better than this. I mean, you got the top artists here. You know, you're not going to be nervous about a bad artist. And this local Pittsburgh artist did our tattoos, and it's an awesome experience.
Oh, the same guy that did your son did yours.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I did mine the next day, and yep. Really cool.
Amazing you got a room.
Yeah. I had no trouble getting the room.
Yeah, normally those hotels would be full.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Absolutely. Yeah, and not only that, there was a hockey league there, like visiting hockey teams for kids, and a lacrosse. So there was like a lacrosse tournament somewhere, a hockey tournament somewhere, and all the kids and parents were staying at this hotel with the tattoo convention. So that is kind of weird that I was able to get a room.
Yeah.
And then you had all that meat.
Yeah, and all that meat. But it does explain on why it was so hard to get reservations at a restaurant. Because every place booked. Like, we got the earliest reservation for Texas to Brazil, and that was at 9:30 at night.
And that was a week before.
Yeah.
We made that reservation.
And then
I thought Jason would be sleeping by then.
No, I made it.
And then
luckily my wife was driving, so I got to close my eyes on the way home.
Yeah, I bet. After all that meat, man, you just go right to sleep. But Sunday night, my son and I, like, we didn't have reservations for anywhere, so we just went to the Hard Rock Cafe and like, okay, what's the wait like for just a walk? And they're like, oh, hour and a half. All right, we'll do it because there's nowhere else that we can get in at. So we waited, and after 1 hour of waiting, they told us that they had to close because they ran out of food. They couldn't let anyone else in because they were out of food. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me.
Well, it sounds like something that happened here.
Oh.
So what'd you wind up doing then?
We went to the hotel restaurant, which was the factory, and their food was not that great. It was kind of blah. It was really expensive, but
You sending out with Dixon's now?
No, Chris, but I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised. I didn't think you would be. I'm sorry. I misled you. Chris got a Dixon for himself. I didn't. I'm not sending anyone Dixons.
Wow. I wondered by the comment. By the way, I'm wearing a new Dixon tonight.
Are you?
Oh yeah.
The Guns N' Roses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got that one.
Yep. Yeah, it sold out quick.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. I have no idea which one I'm wearing tonight. It's Revzilla racing ones.
Oh, yeah. Chris says they sent him a 2XL by accident.
Oh, well, that's good. Perfect.
Well, what did you order then? If
You
didn't
ordered an
order the
XL.
oh,
You ordered an XL,
oh.
but he might need a long
Yeah.
because he's tall. From what I hear, from what he told me.
Is he gonna show his face to launch the company?
Yeah,
Well,
Chris,
good thing they sent him a 2 by accident. He said he ordered an XL.
Yeah. That's what it was.
And I think I would have ordered. Yeah, I'm only 5'10" and about 230, and I wear 2X.
Yeah, but Dixon runs a little big.
Well, that's what my one Dixon that I have. It's a 2X. I tried the 1X, and it was. It's a little. Well, you've seen it. That's the one I wore for dinner. That black and blue one.
Yeah.
And I don't think it was too big.
Huh. 2X
Yeah,
is
Chris is built like a football player. I'm built like the teapot, short and stout.
You're not short. I'm short.
Well, that's true. That's true.
I wouldn't call 5'10" short.
Yeah, I believe that, Scott. It's going to be like a Scooby-Doo episode.
I think it might be Chris pulling off the mask and it's Jason Klein.
That'd be funny.
It was Jason Klein all along.
Oh, it'd be hilarious. He says he's 6'3", not super tall.
Yeah. It's taller than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
that's tall to me.
How tall is Hayden?
He's 6'3" or 6'4".
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's really tall.
Yeah. I thought of a question for him after we left the dinner. I was wondering if he had a girlfriend at school, little school girlfriend.
No. He said he's not ready.
Concentrate on them studies. Yeah, concentrate on them
studies. Kids are different nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got one that doesn't have one either. Andy don't want to drive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a 28-year-old that doesn't want to drive. She does finally have her permit, but all my other kids, when they went and got their permit, they all drove home. She didn't want no parts of it. She's 28 years old.
Chris, we have a studio. You can do your live with us.
Yeah.
We have the Restream studio right here. You can even use your own background or change your background.
Yeah.
Scott says he's 6'4". If he's out there hitchhiking for a Midwest meetup, he might not get picked up.
Right.
Being that big. You'll scare a lot of people.
They might think it's Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's
that
no-
always that looks weird every time I do it.
Yeah, it's not very.
I actually have a
Yeah,
green screen. I just don't have enough lights to go with it,
Hmm.
so it doesn't work right.
She's gonna be on too. She's gonna be part of it. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool.
He's gonna have the Jason Klein mask. Just let us know, Chris.
Yeah.
So yeah, March 1st is coming up. You posted you're going to be having some more, another update. So are we getting a definite date on your update? Finally? Having any issues with supplies or things like that? Labels or things looking good?
Well, Daniel's got a date.
Yeah.
And a time.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to finish up some labels. Yeah, labels. That seems to be a lot of the issues, the labels. Because well, when we were talking to Immo in the green room before the show, of course I was asking about that collab with Ricky, and yeah, he said it was already supposed to be released, but he was having label issues.
Well, yeah, a lot of these companies have companies that make those labels.
Right.
And some companies they make their own just so they don't have that issue.
Chris, we're just harassing you. We're good with it. We know you're
Yeah.
going to be awesome at what you do, and you want to release perfection. So we appreciate that. We're just kind of harassing you.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
I've been looking forward to it for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I guess that's going to be it for this week. We will definitely see you next Thursday. I don't even think we have anything planned.
Thanks for stopping by tonight, everyone in the chat. And thanks for everyone watching the restream or the play.
Yeah, I'm sure we didn't get many watching Instagram, so.
No, there wasn't. There wasn't. A couple stopped in and left immediately because they're like, whoa.
Yeah, I was just curious how it worked.
9 cents, True North.
Yeah.
Whoa. You're going to make me go broke.
You don't got to buy them all. Oh. So, guys, we will talk to you next Thursday night. Have a good week.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.